All right, Amanda, we got a tour today. Hey, Tula.
Wow. How you doing?
Good.
Hi, Tula. Hey, Mander. How are
I
you
have
doing?
been wanting to do a tour on your house. These 8x20s is my creation, my dream of affordable housing. And for what you've done here today, I'm just so glad we're able to show it around. Isn't this cool?
This is very cool because I remember whenever the original lot, there was another owner, another house and everything like that, and it came available. And then now for an Incred-I-Box to be here. You would not know that this is an Incred-I-Box. You really would not. It looks beautiful. It matches the woods and everything. It looks beautiful coming up on it.
When I got it, it had just the deck, and then I hired a guy to build it up to do this so I could have an outdoor room. That's what I did. Yeah.
And you know, that's a big part about being in the tiny home. It gets you outside.
Absolutely.
And I love this lot. So we're in the forest community. This lot is 50 by 60.
It's big.
And it's worked. It's 3,000 square feet, and everybody has been able to get everything they need within those parameters, you know?
Yeah.
It's a dream for me, Randy.
Aw. You know, our whole thing has been a collaboration of you all believing in us and us believing in you. And we've had to have this partnership financially, that you've supported us by buying the home and being a part of what we're doing, which has helped us continue to be in business, you know?
I could not be happier.
And this is our home. We live here too.
Yeah.
I know.
You know, when I started this community out there in the woods and had my arms out and said $6,000 a lot just to give us the 2 years free rent, it was my intention that, you know, I don't want a whole list of rules and guidelines.
Right.
Yeah.
I want us to get along.
Right.
I don't want us to talk about stuff. And if people don't have money to fix their house up or something they need.
We wanted to be able to help, and
we all help
and the
each other.
community helped too.
Right.
Yeah, I even said if you can't pay the rent, talk to us.
Yeah.
Just let us know if you're in a hard time.
What's
$200
going
is nothing. So there's got to be something really bad if you can't pay $200. And so anyway, I think it's coming about. It takes time for that to happen.
But
you know,
this year especially, it's really come about. I think everybody finally got really settled. Most people, they got all of their homes painted. They've done their decks. They've done a lot of their landscaping. You know, we've already been through one of our big Halloween things. The Christmas and all that stuff, which is so fun. Now it's coming back to another year, and I think everybody's really settled in now. Like they're really nesting now. So this is the year.
you can see by the plants,
You
the
can.
landscapings, people having time to work on their homes.
Absolutely.
So I'd like to look at her house.
I would love to look at your house.
Yeah.
Go on in.
All right. I'm gonna go first.
You're gonna go first. So you have a big deck. What size is the deck?
I wish I knew. I would tell you, but
Randy
I
probably
don't.
knows.
I mean, no, I'll have to look at it. It looks like it's 10 by 14 or something.
I think it
It's a
probably
big
is.
one.
It's
Yeah.
big, yeah.
Which
And
is really, really nice because you're over here, you're not in any kind of sun or anything. You're surrounded
Right.
by the forest, by all the trees and everything. This is just picturesque looking around. It is beautiful.
Yeah, when I got here, just the deck was here. So I hired a guy to just raise it and put this over here and then screen it in for me.
Okay,
So
right.
I'd have an outdoor room. And I am going to be cooking on that. I'm just gonna I've got a little hot plate. And so what I can do is just basically open the door and then cook
Perfect.
right there. So yeah.
So you're
That's my
adding
plan.
Another room. That's it.
That's it. Just to
Isn't
be
that
able to,
cool?
like cook my eggs out here. This is a work in progress.
Absolutely.
So it's a work in progress. So you'll see it's not completely done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's Tula done.
Yeah,
That's
Tula,
right.
I love that. It's Tula done.
Tula done. The true meaning of tiny homes is
Right.
supposed to be for people that need a house, affordable housing.
That's
Instead of
right.
paying $200,000 for a tiny home, you can buy this. Our little one starts out at 20.
Yeah.
You know,
I got this one for 20.
you got the
it.
special.
And too,
$20,000.
so right there, it's the whole thing. Go tiny. What is it? Choose Tiny, Live Free is how
Yes.
we've got it. And we've talked to so many people about that, the financial freedom that you are now experiencing because that you went tiny.
I want that billboard out there. I want
We've got
our
to.
thing that says
It
choose
is the
tiny,
truth.
live free.
It
And
is the
that's what
truth.
we're all doing. All right, we're
All right.
gabbing a
All
lot.
right.
You ready?
Why don't you go ahead?
All right.
You go on in there and
I'll
show
go
us
ahead.
around. Yeah.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Number one, it's very cool in here. It's nice.
Yes. Yep. And she's painted the inside.
Yep.
Everything's been painted. This is all I did with mine too. Just painted the inside and the outside. This fits so. Look at the room you got.
This is perfect for a tiny house, and I would tell anybody that wants to do it. It's called a narrow twin. It's 30 inches.
30.
Yeah, it's 30.
Because I know a twin's 39.
38 or 39.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 30 by 75.
Perfect.
I'm not a tall girl.
Yeah, right,
So,
right.
You know,
Yeah.
Well, it's all you need.
that's all I need.
I tell everybody, all right, if you're sleeping, I'm going to sit on your bed.
Go ahead.
If you're sleeping, you get up in the morning, the tasks that you got to do, there's a kitchen, there's a bathroom, there's a shower. You have everything right here. And in an RV, you have all these cabinets and all this stuff. You have one aisleway. And here you've got, look at all this space
I know.
that we have.
And I want to share this with you.
Yeah.
And I thank you every night. Now you can't see it right now because there's a light over there. At night, I have 2 of those candles lit right
yeah.
there. I turn off all my lights and I lay in bed and I light those. They're electric.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And I thank you every night.
Oh my God.
I'm like, this is my peace. You don't understand, Randy. I go, Randy did this.
Oh, no.
I do. I'm like, it's like Zen. It's peaceful for me.
You
and I'm
have
like,
peace.
look, I'm so happy, Randy. You don't understand.
Aw,
That's beautiful.
gosh.
That's beautiful.
I'm sweating so
I don't care.
You're fine.
I stay sweaty.
This is my dream. This is what I wanted.
Man,
Now I have more money to retire on.
perfect.
That is
Perfect.
wonderful.
Perfect.
And you actually get to work from home.
I do. I work remote.
And you don't have to worry about your future. You don't have to worry about financially making it. And that's what we intended for this whole thing to do, that people didn't have to worry about it. Well, I like it. She has a bed, a nightstand. She has an office area because this is a complete work job for her, that she's able to work here.
Yeah.
You're able to relax with your chair. You're lazy, and you got a TV. I mean, this is living room, bedroom, office right here. And it's not like we're having to go sideways to get in between anything.
No.
You can walk fully, even got room at the foot of the bed if she
Yep.
wanted anything there.
Yep.
So I just want to point this out.
And this is an 8
It's 8 wide.
by 20.
by 20.
And you talk about how tall was it again, Randy?
So it's 10 foot at this end, 8 foot at this end. And now
Is it
she's got this
sloped?
storage loft. And this actually can, be a bed if you wanted it to, but I don't care to climb ladders.
Nothing wrong with lofts. But for me, downstairs living
Yeah,
is what I wanted.
exactly.
And this is more like a studio.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
It is like a studio,
Yeah.
like a one-room getaway.
What do you call it? One floor living?
Yeah. What did I call it before?
I know.
Yeah, one level living.
One level
One
living.
level
Yeah,
living.
all on one level.
Yeah,
everything.
one level living.
One step, I'm in my office. One step, I'm watching TV. I'm in my living room. And I don't know. I just love the
3
concept.
steps,
So
you're in the
cool.
kitchen.
Yeah.
4 steps, you're in the bathroom.
All right, so that cabinet you got, what are you going to do with it?
Where's it going to go?
So this cabinet is going to go out of here, and I'm going to put it right here. It is
Okay.
a full
Gotcha.
closet.
Okay.
It's for all hanging clothes. Because
Okay.
Gotta have
Yes.
some hanging clothes.
And
That's
you know-
right.
this has
Yep.
it does have hanging clothes, but it's smaller. If you open it, you
Yeah.
can see it's got, on one side it's got shelves, and then on the other side it's got like other
Right.
hanging.
Well, we don't put closets in here because we know everybody's going to be different.
Right, you want
may
different
put it
things, right.
anywhere, right?
And you can
Okay.
get so creative now, especially with, talk about the walls, Randy, that they're magnetic and you can
Oh yeah, look over
hang all
in the-
kinds of stuff.
When you get to the kitchen, you'll see that I have a rack hung up with magnets, and then that's where I have my pan hung up.
It's
Nice.
perfect.
Another reason why I did this, you're in the dry.
Yeah.
You got heat and air. You can live,
Mm-hmm.
and now you can take time doing anything you want to do in here. People are putting wood and stucco and painting and wallpaper, and but there's no hurry.
I think the highest electric bill I've had for the summer was like $45.
$45.
Isn't that cool?
That's wonderful.
It was hot.
That's hot,
It was
hot.
hot here, and I stay cool.
All right, so now we can walk into the kitchen
Yeah,
and
let's go to
kind
the
of kitchen and bath. All right, Tula, now we're in your kitchen area. Has this kitchen served you? I know
Yeah.
you got this countertop that flips up and you got your closet. Is there
I don't
enough
need the countertop, but some people do.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I wanted to take it off because I could take it off.
Right.
But I'm going to leave it on for now, and then I may take it off later, and then
Right.
if I ever want to put it back on, put it back on.
Right, and another thing is, that's what we said earlier, is you're going to evolve into this. So you find that this is enough to do what you cook and you do everything, right?
Yeah, I've got a hot plate down in here. Got a induction, and I've got another one like this kind of thing.
Right.
So the key is what I've always heard with everybody. The key is I love this three drawer right here, and so you're building up right there, and it's not spread out. And the other thing is you literally are just, I can tell, you just have what you need. So you can't do this like a traditional home like you had before. You got to think smaller. You got to think tiny, and it's like, what am I going to use? How often do I go to the store? Things like that. Where do I store my extra, long-term storage and things like that? So I can see. I mean, you even have your decor. You have enough for decor, and it's a small kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, it had to be toolarized.
Yeah, I love that. That's great.
I just love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
love
And
my
it's
house.
enough. And it's enough.
Yeah. And then behind us is your fridge.
Yes, it's a 4-point something. It's big. My freezer is big, Randy.
So
Look how big it is.
So that's enough.
man, you got meat, got ice cream.
Oh,
You shouldn't have shown him that. You shouldn't have shown
it's a
him
carb
that.
ice cream. It's a little.
gosh.
And then I don't have much in here, but
Randy's
there's,
gonna- Randy's
But it's
be
enough for
back.
eggs and meat and lunch
It's
meat.
enough.
And everything you need.
And it's
yeah.
not one of the little tiny fridges and stuff.
This
That
is a little bit
plenty
bigger.
enough.
One. Yeah, and then I
Right.
have my microwave there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And this same design, we've done hundreds and hundreds of these things, and it's served everybody so well.
Yeah.
You can actually put a 10 cubic foot refrigerator here,
She could put a taller one if
and
she
the microwave
wanted.
up here. Well, this is your water heater, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
is
just
your
a
water
piece of
heater.
cardboard, but it's
That's perfect.
It's a budget thing.
Yep.
It is a budget thing,
Well,
and it
we sell
matches.
these open. You know, you
Yeah.
see you see that people are putting curtains up, or because we're trying to keep the cost down.
Well, if you're talking about curtains right here, so with the Incred-I-Boxes, you don't have the barn door and stuff.
Yep.
Right there, it's perfect. It looks great.
Again, that was another cost savings, and I thought, to spend another $800 on a door and the engineering and all that, put a curtain up. It's about economics.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and efficiency.
And we don't want to equal economy with cheap.
No.
Because it's
No.
not. Because this is absolutely beautiful. You got affordable, and it is beautiful.
And of course, then we go into your bathroom. One change we made is we made this door wider, and that was because if people were needed assistance or a walker or
Right.
anything, they could actually this huge door. Now I know it goes all the way into here, and your refrigerator sticks out, but you still got maximum space. All right, man, I'm going to do the old.
Oh,
all right,
no.
here we go.
I was wondering if he was going to do it. And
You know
he's
what?
gonna
They don't
it.
do the paper anymore, right? You got to get on your phone and while you're.
And is your
sitting here.
shower, is it 36
It's
inches?
36, yeah.
Yeah.
36 inches.
36 inches in an Incred-I-Box, an 8x20 Incred-I-Box. That's
Look, there's
great.
two of us in here now.
I know two people in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So it's just a 36-inch shower.
Yeah.
And that's a household shower. It's not an RV shower.
No.
Right.
You know,
No.
that's what I love too. Yep.
And these magnets, those are hung up on magnets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Magnet
These are
towel
on
racks.
magnets.
Yeah, so she has
Yep,
the magnets there, and this is on magnets,
Yes, it
right?
is.
And then also right here in the kitchen, there's
Yeah.
the shelf she was talking about earlier, and the one that has the hanging for
This
the.
was just a cheap thing. I think I got it from the dollar store. And I
Perfect.
just put a little napkin behind it, and I've got one cup and one pan.
I mean, what more do you need? I was just talking to somebody the other day, and I'm like, I think you really have to change your thinking, because it's like, listen, you're not going to have 12 people that come over all at once. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So how many plates do you need? How many cups do you actually need? In reality,
Yeah.
what do you need? So really think about that. Not think about, oh, well, what about when the kids come? How often do the
Yeah.
kids come? How often do you have a party?
She got that big deck out now,
Right,
man.
but you can adjust as you have like events and stuff. So if you were to have a birthday party tonight, you can have one of those weatherproof containers outside. Bring out the extra dishes, bring out the extra stuff, but have this one thing that suits your life every day.
I can feel
Yeah.
the simplicity
Oh, love it.
of you don't have to have all this in your head. Like I just seen your car keys back here.
Oh, yeah.
So I can see coming in, I got my car keys, boom. I got a place for everything.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cloud your mind. You don't have to worry about, I forgot my this or I forgot that or I don't know where I put it. Everything has its place like you said.
Yeah, absolutely.
One other thing that I'll share with you. If you look down here, Randy, this is part of a pallet that I put the refrigerator on, so I could put my
Oh, I love
I could
that.
put my stool underneath there and
Yeah.
stuff. So
Okay.
so anybody that wants to do something with one of these, think outside of the box. Take a pallet, cut it, and then you can put your refrigerator on
Got
top
it.
of it, and you've got something to put. You can put stuff underneath.
More
it.
storage.
Absolutely.
And you still got room here for your microwave.
Yeah.
Well, another thing too is that on our way here, you see everybody else what they're doing. It's like, oh, I like that
yeah.
fire pit. Oh, I like how they did that So everybody's sharing ideas, and everybody gets on Pinterest and things like that. So we're all learning from each other and sharing how to go tiny, because there is a technique to it. It's not, you know, you can't, like I said, you can't bring everything from the house, the traditional home that you were in. So now you got to think tiny because you're living tiny.
Yes.
I want to create the like the club of the Airstream.
Yes, yes.
They're all like Airstream,
Yeah.
or you know, people got Jeeps, they got all their ducks and
The
all that
ducks,
stuff.
yeah, the duckies.
We're going to be the Incred-I-Box.
The Incred-I-Boxes.
Okay.
And everybody has an Incred-I-Box. We get a team, and everybody gets excited and sending pictures. I don't know.
That would be great.
That's what I always want. Is like across America, we got an Incred-I-Box, you know. And they're beating the housing crunch. They're beating the high cost of living. And and you can get creative and love it. You're just as cool and warm and comfortable, and people can't believe it, you know.
Now, one of the things, what is it, your goals or what's your dreams to finish out? Like what's on your bucket list to do in here?
So I think I'm probably gonna put regular blinds, but I'm gonna do some curtains. I want like either a valance or some curtains.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when the sun is out, you can see through, and then I wonder, can they see my shadow in there? You know, you never know.
Yeah.
So that maybe that.
Yeah.
But that'll come with my budget.
Absolutely.
But I have everything I wanted. I can work.
Yep.
I wanted a nice size TV so I could watch Randy on YouTube. So,
I
and
love
Netflix
it.
too, Randy.
Yeah.
But no, I have everything in here that I want.
You've done beautiful. To me, Randy and I both feel the same way, I know, is that this is minimal living. This is it right here. This is how we intended. You know, we had a lady years ago, that greenhouse that she had, it was an 8x16. That was the first person that I had seen that had been so minimal. They had just 2 chairs, 2 plates, 2 forks for her and her husband, stuff like that. This right here, you're right there with them. So you're neck and neck right there, because this is exactly what we had thought in our minds how you need to be in a tiny home.
It sure is.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Cool.
Great job.
Thank you, Tula.
Thank you for being here.
All right.
Thank you for being so beautiful and nice.
Aw.
We love her.
Yeah, and thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this tour.
Yeah.
Remember, choose tiny, live free at Incredible Tiny Homes.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Bye.